Oh boy, what did we get into now? All right, so as you can tell from that clip, we have a awesome sponsorship from Push Industries again, and I'm gonna say again because you haven't seen the first one that has to do with the blower. So you'll see this one before that one, but Push Industries sponsored this video, generously sent out the turbo kit for the 1025R, the whole 1 series, and the 2025R. So if you want more information, if you want one for yourself, definitely hit that link down in the description below to get yours at pushinds.com. This company is awesome. So make sure you go down there and give them some love. And yeah, let's get straight into this turbo kit. I cannot wait. It's a cute little turbo. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is remove all the stuff. So we just need to remove the air intake boot, and then I'm gonna remove the exhaust. And the really awesome thing about the Push Industries is that it will be out this way instead of going on here and all my plastics get soot on them. So that will be nice to have straight. So let's, I'm gonna get all this off. If you wanna see an in-depth detailed video, just go to pushinds.com. And I have a video there of how to do this. I'm just gonna gloss over some of this and then show you hopefully the power difference. I have plenty of videos showing the stock configuration of this. Now I wanna show you with 4 PSI of boost. So yeah, again, I'm gonna gloss over this, kind of take my time with it. And yeah, Nick at Push Industries has a great video of this. So I'm just gonna take it off and then show you what it's like. A lot of these people are showing you with the kits and everything on here, but I haven't seen a video yet of like putting it on, showing it on, and then going out in the real world with it. So that's what this video is for. So let's see. I'm excited. I'm gonna take this all off, follow the kit, and I will be updating you. All right, so I have everything removed. So on this side, you're gonna remove this bracket here and the intake. On the other side, you're gonna remove the exhaust and the bracket on this side. And now the next thing is to remove this, get the diaphragm out, and put the new one in. All right, so we got the old one off with the diaphragm. And on goes the new one with the O-ring. Okay, so I got that on there. That moves the oil sensor, makes it an oil feed. So the sensor goes on top. Got that in there. Got the got that in. That's the oil drain for the turbo. Then I got the got that in. I'm not sure what that is. Next is to mount the turbo. So let's get the turbo on here. Would you just look at it? It's so cute. I mean, it's my hand. My hand covers the whole thing. So yeah, it's so cute. Love it. That's all we need. That's all we need. I think it's actually backwards. Looking at it. There we go. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be, because it comes through here and then out here. Okay, yeah. Because then that feed makes more sense. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next step. All right, there it is. Looks like a lot of steps right away, but it wasn't. Really easy. So everything's loose, and then everything was loose. Put the bolt in down here, bolt in up here. Then I tightened everything up and it's rigid. So let's move on to air intake stuff now. It's almost done. All right, so it's all buttoned up. All the hoses are on. Looks good. The only thing I didn't do was touch the fuel screw. That is an option. Everything's on and tightened. So the next step is to cycle the tractor on and off without starting it. Get oil to the the turbo. You want to get oil up to there. You don't want it to run dry, especially installing one for the first time. So let's get you on a tripod and then see what this thing sounds like. Okay, here we go. Put you right in there. I'm gonna cycle it on. And we're gonna check for any leaks. All right, here we go. Let's try starting it. See what we got. Definitely hear the turbo in person. I don't know if you guys can. Wow. Woo! We're in high range. This is usually a low range activity. Look at that, no engine bog. We lost 200 RPMs from that. Wow. Yeah, again, this is a low range activity. We're in high. Oh my God, it just keeps going. Wow. Oh my God. It just keeps going. Look at that. Look at that. It just keeps going. Wow. I am in low range 4-wheel drive, so this thing is an absolute animal. Wow. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Only a 200 RPM drop from that. Wow. All right. So after running this, holy moly, you definitely get power advantages. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this thing is awesome. I was doing a lot of things in high gear that you could not do without bogging. And this thing did bog a little bit. And I love the exhaust pointed this way. I'm never gonna get soot on the front, as you can tell. I tried washing it off, it just doesn't come off. All stainless. This thing is awesome. Cannot wait to snow blow with this, put a real good load on it. This is awesome. That's my favorite part.